Okay. Sorry guys, if you weren't hearing me. There we go. Now you can. Okay. Let's reiterate everything I just said. What we're going to be doing is the Rise of Tiamat tonight, and this is a epic trial, so it's very large. There's 25 people. We're queuing up right now. It's about a 5-minute wait. We're hoping that some other people can join us. In this, I have 6 people or 5 people, including myself. Or I'm sorry, 6 people, including myself, already queued up and ready to go. So we need 19 more people. But once we get that, we're going to go ahead and go through that. And because this is an epic trial and it's kind of large, there is a particular way of doing this. And that's why I'm focusing this entire tutorial on the Tiamat. It could be a short one, it could be a long one, depending on how fast we get in. But I just thought that since this was such a large epic trial and a lot of people really struggle with it. I know that even right now I still struggle with this trial. I thought it would be better to just focus solely on that. So we're going to kind of be waiting. I can show you guys what we're going to be giving away in the stream later on. We have 2 things. We have a Shadow Wolf, which is a mount. And this is one of my favorite mounts just because he looks so cool. I love riding around on him. That's him right there. Him or her. Could be a her. Doesn't need to be a him. And the other one is an ugly looking thing, if I can find him. Here we go. Inspect him. The Helmite Paladin Ghost. So I will be giving him away as well, and this is a companion with 55 recovery and 55 regeneration. So that's 2 giveaways we're going to do, and I'm going to give everybody some nice points for joining the stream. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Make sure you tell your friends, pass it along. Anybody who's interested in Neverwinter, these tutorials hopefully are helpful to you. They're also posted up on YouTube afterward. I actually felt like I just caught up, so there's definitely some new videos uploaded on YouTube. YouTube just is such a slow uploading. I'm like, even with how fast my internet is, it's disappointing how slow it is. But I finally figured it out and fixed it. So they're uploaded. Let's see, what else can we talk about today? Everybody excited? Anybody excited for Destiny 2 beta, which is dropping tomorrow for Xbox? Nah, nobody. Okay, all right, interesting. Tough crowd, tough. Tough crowd tonight. No, okay, cool. Well, I will, for those of you who are interested, which doesn't sound like anybody is in the stream, but if you're looking at this recording later on, I will be streaming it tomorrow. I was able to get into the closed beta the day early, so that will be exciting. Destiny 1 wasn't fun. Wow. Okay, well, in that case, then that talking point was shot to death. Let's think through the second one, the second talking point. Okay, well, I can go through a little bit more of the gear updates because I mentioned I would be doing that too because a whole lot of things changed in the gear updates coming up. Gear is changing completely, especially in the next mod, so it's kind of important to make sure we're up to date on that as well. Really, Borderlands 3. You're waiting for Borderlands 3. Okay, wow, that's good luck waiting for that. What, has that been announced yet? Borderlands 3? Has that been announced yet, Trouble? I don't think so. I haven't seen it yet, so. Ooh, Half-Life 3. There we go. That's what I would buy that in an instant. Half-Life 3? Hmm. What, Alan, you talk about Prey game. Prey. I'm trying to think. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Awesome. Wow. That's well. I'm glad they remade it then. If it's been that old. Mm,
I'm behind the times then.
yeah. Uh, so. Oh man. So let's see. Yeah, I guess a couple news flashes for the new mod coming up. I'm sure you guys are reading it on the website. Please, highly suggest you go read the developer blogs because they actually give way more insight into it than you would think. Usually, developer blogs are like lame in games that I play, and so I never read them. But for Neverwinter, I make an exception because they give a lot of good info on what's going to change. A couple things to note, just so that you can prepare for them, because we're going to have this drop. Let me make my prediction here, because I'm going to look at the calendar and then make it, because it makes it easy when I do that. Update calendar. Okay, the new thing is going to drop September 8th or 9th. No, that Tuesday. What's September 7th? So our 11th is the Sunday, so it's going to drop the 13th. September 13th is what we're going to hope it is, probably. So to prepare for that, you need to make sure you do a few things. Let's think. The first thing to do is to make sure you max out your elemental seals, your seals of element, because you can trade them for 3 to 1 to get protector seals as soon as the mod drops. And then the elemental seals will go away. So make sure you max them out. What are you guys doing in the party chat? You guys are swaying in perfect timing. I know. Oh my goodness, you guys are crazy. Um, this is a teen stream, you guys, so you can't be doing that. Can't be doing that type of dancing here. Nah, it's fine. Oh man. So the other thing is to make sure your protector seals are at least close to being maxed out. Again, you're going to trade your seals of element to get protector seals, so you don't need to have them completely maxed out. But those will be the new seals that you can turn in to buy your relic gear. So yes, one of the biggest new things about this next mod is that you do not have to farm your relic gear in Storm King's Thunder. So if you're doing that right now and you could be doing something else in Neverwinter, stop. Leave it be. Don't touch it. You're going to beat yourself on the head when you realize that you can just buy it once the new mod drops. Unlike me, who's completely bored right now, and I will probably end up doing it anyway, just because it's something to do. But make sure you don't waste your time on that. Get better at running epic Temple of Spider, doing those other epic dungeons I showed you in a stream earlier, because that stream will show you how to mine for protector seals, which is going to be what is needed for all sorts of different types of gear. I think there's another set of gear that's going to be released that's around the same level as relic gear, maybe a little weaker. Those can be bought by protector seals as well. There's a new set of gear that is level 500 apiece. It's huge. That's going to be the new set of gear that everybody's going to be envious about and try to get. And I think it's going to be dropped with new. There's going to be a new thing of seals. Does anybody remember what they were called? Because I forgot them. Seals of. We have Seals of Adventure already. Seals of Newness. Yeah, that's probably what it is. No, we have Seals of Adventure already. We've done Seals of Element. We've done Seals of Projectors. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm drawing a brain blank right now.
They're bringing back the Seal of the Unicorn.
Oh my god, the Seals of the Unicorn, that's a knockback. Weren't they like weren't they live for probably a week and then they disappeared or something? It was like something stupid. Yeah, I remember the Seals of the Unicorn. I like got them one week and I'm like, yeah, I got these new seals. This is awesome. And then like 2 weeks later, it was like nothing. Like why would I even have them? I was like, oh, that was a waste of time.
That's funny.
Um, yeah, I don't know why this is taking so long. We are definitely well past the 5 minutes.
Hold on. Hey, I got it.
Average wait time is now a minute and 20 seconds. What is your solution, Alan?
Would bringing in another cleric work?
We have 2 clerics in ours right now, so I don't know. Could we do 3? Maybe, maybe. We got Dark Shadow and then devs.
Right, yeah, I forgot to
Part of me's thinking because we have 6 people, we're like an awkward number. Wonder how easy it would be if we all just queued up separately.
Would we get the same Tiamat though?
More than likely because it's hard to stack up 25 people to do one. So usually when you queue up when you're by yourself, they just stack you into a queue and you end up sitting there until you fill 25 people who want to play Tiamat, and then it goes.
Fair enough.
Mo
One of the clerics do this.
that could be true. Could do that. I can give. Let me stop the queue. Leave the queue. Here. I'm gonna make you group leader, Dark Shadow, and have you queue us. See if that pulls us. Wait, why didn't I give you? It made you the group leader, right? No.
You gotta do it in the queue, don't you?
There we go. I did. There we go. Okay, we're gonna try. Well, this is what was gonna happen, guys. Don't be surprised. I guess a few things about Tiamat I can tell you just before we go in. Since it is 25 people, you do have to wait a while. Obviously, you're looking at that. A good way to queue for Tiamat is to go into Protector's Enclave or something and ask to be part of a group. Usually someone's always creating a group. It's kind of going to be hard for me to do right now because I'm sort of doing a stream on top of everything, and some people don't like that. They play for seriousness, and they get all pissy if someone's not a 14,000k item level and blah 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 and all that crap. So because of that, I'm not even going to try to deal with all that drama. But I do suggest that you try to get in those if you have the time. Just go into Protector's Enclave and ask, I want to be part of Tiamat. I have this item level. Hopefully you have a good enough item level that they accept you. Again, people can be kind of finicky. But once we're in Tiamat, there's a countdown. I think it's 5 minutes or less. It's either a maximum of 5 minutes or sometimes when you pop in it's less than 5 minutes, but once those 5 minutes up, it'll open up the barrier and you'll be running in full force into Tiamat. There are 5 heads of Tiamat. If you know your lore, then you should already know that there are 5 heads of Tiamat, and each one of them has a different power. There's going to be a blue head which does lightning, a red head does fire, a green head that does gas, poison, and a white head that does ice, and the black head that does dark death, whatever that is called, blah blah blah, that creepy black stuff. Acid, yes. Creepy black. No, because green is acid or poison. Okay, then you know what? It's probably acid. You're probably right. It doesn't look like acid at all. But anyway, maybe they messed the graphics up. But yeah, it's black and stickly and it looks demonic, but this is probably their attempt at acid.
Maybe it's demonic.
Demonic acid. There we go. What happens is you're going to start from the left-hand side. No, actually. So before the heads pop up, there's going to be 5 wizards that kind of simulate the same type of heads, so they have the same type of powers. And you're going to go and you're going to want to attack all these wizards. Each wizard is going to drop a artifact, I'm going to call it an artifact, or an icon, and this icon is something that everybody needs to pick up in the party. So there's 25 people, so preferably you want 5 people to pick up each art different icon. Um,
See, I didn't know that.
yeah, it's really important because if you stack it and maybe 15 people pick up the first one, so say you pick up the black icon, then all of a sudden you're gonna be weak because there's not enough people picking up the other icons. So you kind of have to gauge it. My best bet I suggest to people is that to watch as people pick up the icon. So if you see a bunch of people congregating around an icon after they kill someone, I wouldn't pick that one up. I'd go for another one that's less congregated around. But the point of the matter is, you're only responsible for the icon you pick up. So let's just talk like that. When you pick up your icon, it's going to be one of the 5. So it's going to be a blue one, a red one, whatever. My suggestion is you're going to want this slot down here at the bottom open. Let me get to it. There it is. Manage your quick slots. So I usually pop out one of my quick slots. So I'm going to pop out my porn right now because I don't want it. And when you collect that icon, it'll go right into your quick slot. If you don't have a quick slot open, the icon will go into your inventory and you have to spend the time equipping it to your quick slot, which is valuable time wasted in the Tiamat. So my suggestion is before you start Tiamat, make sure you open up that quick slot so that you can put that icon directly into it.
Is that in your gear or in your
No, the quick slot is the stuff down there where you get your potion. I guess it's called a potion tray too.
your potion
It's called quick slots in Neverwinter. But yeah, I think most people realize it's more of a potion tray. So yes, okay, what you do with it. So then after you kill the 5 and get one of those icons and it's in your quick slot, make sure you don't hit it yet. So don't select it at all. Don't touch that on your D-pad wherever it is in your quick slot, because once you use it, it takes time to get back, and you need to make sure you use it at just the right time. Another wizard will spawn at the top of the 5 wizards, like at the top of the map. Everybody goes there, kills that wizard, and then 3 good wizards spawn at 3 different points in the map, and they start kind of doing that healing thing. So if you've done the demonic rifts, where you have to protect the wizard in the golden circle, no, the white circular protected thing where she's healing or doing something, it looks exactly like that. So there's 3 of them, and everybody kind of splits off from the 25, and they go to each of the 3, and they defend those wizards against the demons. As soon as all 3 of those wizards bars fill up, they show like blue bars, and it'll say Tiamat is rising, get her. I think it's a her and everything is what they said. And then you leave the wizards and you go to the left hand side of the map, the left hand head, which is going to be the black one. And you're going to want to start from left to right, and you're going to fight the black one, and you're going to get the black head down to 20%, and you're going to leave the black head, go to the next head, and then continue as you move through the heads. The reason you only do 20% is because as soon as... It's really hard to explain unless you're actually doing it. Here, let's do something, guys. I'm going to back out of everybody in the queue and just see if everybody can queue up. Alright. I'm gonna just queue myself up and see. Hopefully everybody else is doing the same thing. Let's see if I can get into a queue. Fortunately, we don't have 25 people on to actually do this right now, but I did not expect it to be taking this long. Black and sticky. Yeah, that probably wasn't a good thing to say.
I have an NA for Tiamat.
NA.
Like it says N/A.
Huh. Wonder why that is.
Because nobody wants to run it.
Yeah.
I also have NA.
I'm gonna do...
Mine is open
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna leave the group and go to Protector's Enclave. And I am gonna try it, just because I really want to show you guys this. We'll see if someone's nice enough to pop me into one of their... Oh, one of their... One of their groups. If not, just hold on to the idea that I just told you. I explained half of it, and I will explain the other half. Just that other half is very hard to explain. So I want to try to get into it instead of talking your ear off. Alright, go zone. Looking for... Tiamat. 12k. I do my sneaky thing where I switch my powers to get higher item level. Even though I don't use it. Okay. To make me look more presentable. Oh, I just got queued for a match by myself. Hopefully you guys did too. But if not, you can always pop onto the stream to watch me do it. Sorry guys, it might have been an issue because we had 6 people and it was looking for 19 other people and the groups weren't agreeing.
There it is. I just got up.
Everybody accept! Let's go! Alright, I'll switch back my... Usually they can pick up 5 people after this. It's not too bad. It'll just keep the 20 of us in a queue. Let's go ahead and run a drawing right now. Alright, you have 150 seconds to type in your entry, and it is a exclamation point F raffle. I don't know why they put R as a capital letter, but it is not a capital letter. It is exclamation point F, little f, raffle. Sweet, we're in. Although I don't think we have 25 people with us, which kind of sucks. Oh, we did? We got a full 25? That's good. Okay. Corey. Fraffle raffle? There is a... Oh, it started really quick. Wow, that was quick. Okay, so here it is. Look at the summoners. They have them right over here on the right. It says defeat the summoners. And usually you go all together or split up somewhat, but you try to get in a group and just kill the summoner. And once the summoner dies, the icon will be right where he died. Make sure you pick up the right one. I usually do not pick up the black or white one because since they're on the edges, many people just go for those because it's easier. I suggest green has a big issue. I don't know why no one likes to pick up the poison one. Wow, we are... Okay, I'm gonna go pick up this poison one here. So as you'll see it right here. It's a green. It's called their souls. I'm sorry, is what they're called. And you see how it popped right down into my potion tray. And then there, Severin is the wizard, the high wizard there that popped. And he pops after you kill all of them. So once you kill him, Tiamat emerges. The thing is, you can't fight Tiamat yet. You have to get those 3 moon dancers, or clerics to and keep them safe. Word to the wise, do not cross that red line that you see in front of me. That's near Tiamat. As soon as you do, you will die. It basically makes it so that you can't get close to Tiamat yet. That's the whole point of why we're trying to protect the clerics, so it wouldn't make too much sense if you could move past that line. Congratulations, Gabe. You're the winner. So, I will actually let you pick if you want the companion or mount, since you won the first one. Just put it there in chat, and then we will auction off, well, not auction off, but we will give off the other one later on in the stream. So as you see, the clerics are moving up in their health bar, or their protection bar. They will go down, the bars, if you leave the cleric alone. So that's why you can't really stay, you can't have all 25 of the people on one cleric and then move on to the next cleric, because if you do that, the other clerics will go down. Defend them all together simultaneously. Tiamat is a real pain as well, and continually shoots out some area damages depending on which side you're on. So if you're on the far right side, you're going to get hit by a bunch of ice. If you're on the left side, you're going to get hit by that dark black acid. And in the middle, you get hit by a fire. Exactly, yep. You can't really leave your post until they're above. So all 3 of them glow like that. As soon as they glow like that, you're gonna go, and this is, everybody goes to the left. And the point is, each head has a power that an area damage power that it lays down. As soon as that you see that circle, you're gonna want to drop your soul. And if you are, so see how in the black, someone should be dropping their soul right now, and see how it's that circle right there? You're gonna make sure you stay in that circle to protect it. And if your soul is not black, it's the next one, you want to make sure that you're heading toward the next head early before everybody else. So if you start seeing the head get down to 20%, so for instance, I have the green soul, so I'm gonna do it right now. As soon as this head gets close, I'm going to head over to the green soul and immediately put my soul down in order to get ready for people to come. So I'm going to head on back, and you have to chain them with people. So if I put that, like the green one right here, the next one will go right in front of me, hopefully. It's really hard. You need some good teamwork with that. Alright, good. Someone put the green in front, which is great. See how they jumped from my circle to the next circle, and there we are. Now the point of doing each head down to 20% is there's, when Tiamat arises, you get 1 minute and 30 seconds to kill all 5 heads. If you miss in the first minute and 30 seconds, you have to go and protect the clerics all over again. Once you protect the clerics all over again, you get another chance, another 1 minute and 30 seconds to kill the heads, but the heads will heal themselves back up to 20% no matter what. So even though we've killed the entire black head, as soon as we miss this, which it doesn't look like we will, we've only got done 2, we're actually very far behind. This probably won't be a win, but that's okay. As soon as we defend the clerics and the heads pop back up again, they'll be healed back to 20%. So that's why you don't really want to waste your time killing the head all the way down to 0. having some issues with game crashing lately with people. I thought that the patch today would have fixed that, but... yeah, you diced. No, we lost Corey. He's fallen in battle. Any questions about Tiamat, please feel free to shout them out in the chat box as well. Again, I know I go through these very quick because I'm trying to get as much of the information as possible. Ooh, man, we lost another one. That's horrible. No, I'm sorry. We had 2 disconnect from our party. Lord Karth did. He just diced too, which kind of sucks. But yeah, there's going to be people. So the problem with Tiamat is, if you run it enough, you get to know the pattern of how things work. And if you're not at a certain point in Tiamat, you kind of know that you're not going to win it, because Tiamat only runs for 25 minutes. And if you can't kill all 5 heads in 25 minutes, you fail. And usually you have to be at a certain point in Tiamat, yeah, in order to do that. So people are jerks. I really highly suggest that you don't leave unless other people are jerks and they start leaving. But they will start leaving. Oh, good. He's alive! My goodness. So, again, there we did it again, defending the clerics, and it'll pull the heads again. And if you see green and black, will have... you can make that jump, actually, what I just did, too. If you're good enough jump. It brought the black head back pretty much 30% actually. It's very random, and the green it didn't bring back very much, which is nice. Somebody needs to drop. Okay, good. Someone dropped their soul, which is good. Well, thank you very much, Alan. That's all that matters. And it has to be the right soul, so don't be dropping your green soul in the red. It ain't gonna work. I was trying to think back. It's fine, Alan. I was like, I thought you said you had green. And if you think I'm being mean by passing people and not picking them up, it's another issue where you don't really pick people up in this. It's just better to respawn, because you'll respawn back really quick and then get right back into the fray. Actually, this is looking very good. We can do this. We probably have one more time, maybe 2, if we can get the clerics to move really fast. Everybody's dropping their souls very good. You can get frustrated very quickly in Tiamat if there's nobody dropping their soul well. Obviously the blue head is the hardest one, because they love making their blue dragons hard.
She's coming back! Protect us while we ready our spell!
You might ask why the reason we would do Tiamat. You're like, why the hell would I do this thing? Because it's so hard. It's got great gear. It's got an artifact and belt, an artifact belt, an artifact belt, artifact cloak, and an artifact group that's very nice. Yes, you can get helmets from it. The main thing, though, that's really important about this is it gives you a campaign currency that you can only get in this dungeon that allows you to get the rest of the boons for the Tyranny of Dragon campaign. Yes, Linu's Favor. You have to grind it quite a bit to do that, but it has gotten very easy to grind it if you get in a good group. So again, I'd suggest if you're looking for a farm, just go to Decker's Enclave or Well of Dragons and call out for it. That's okay. I think there's like a 100-second countdown on it, and we're not going to need it. 2 minutes. We're not going to need it until we get back to green anyway. Well, dying. Get that middle one, guys. Yeah, clutch it, yeah. Okay.
She is weakened. Strike now.
Probably should. Alright, great. We have 11 minutes left. We got probably one more round where we can go through the clerics and stuff. We can get these heads down. Alright, we should be going. No need to bring it all the way down because it's going to be held back. Oh, somebody didn't put. So I got frozen. Keep getting knocked out of the circle. Very nice, yes. Alright, so what's going to happen is we're going to have one more round of clerics, and it's going to heal everything up to about 20%, and we're going to try to just run through each one of them. And you go back to, don't kill them. Yes, if you kill them, it comes back with higher health. Nobody kills the white. Stop. So if you end up killing the dragon, they actually come back with more health. So the point is you want to get them down to, like I said, that 20%, and that way. Yes, yeah, right, Alan, exactly. So if you were watching my stream on Dragonflight that I did a while ago, it's the same principle applies. Quit. Really. It is very doable, and if anybody did leave, they just made it harder for us. Alright, great. Gabe, I will get you the companion, and we will have the drawing for the mount in after this in 8 minutes. Usually after we kill all the dragons, down to 20%, we just start from left to right again. Occasionally you might start right to left if the white dragon still has a lot of hit points left. I think we took the white dragon down all the way to the bottom, so I think we're gonna go from left to right then again. That middle. Great, good job, guys. So we're gonna rickroll through this, hopefully. Make sure you remember to put your souls down.
Strike now!
Yep, going left. Yep. Alright, that works. I mean, if some of the people, sometimes if they know they do a lot of DPS, they'll just try to clear their own. It's probably good because someone probably already dropped their soul too. Here's
Only
it,
the
of course.
soul of a dragon can protect you from Tiamat's breath.
Might not, barely not have enough.
We're not beat yet.
Oh, I try to make that jump every time and I don't. You can use your mount in Tiamat too. That's always something you forget. Yeah. It's all right.
No,
This was a good run. It showed you everything that you really need to do, and it's actually just, we barely had just enough, a little less DPS than we thought for it, which is fine. Although it is 5 minutes, we might have another, like, last.
She's coming back! Protect us while we ready our spell!
It's very nice of them. They're not spawning the bad guys there for a while. Paying attention to this guy. There. So that's a good way to use the ice move for. looks like everybody's over here. We might go right to left this time. Oh, that's the worst time to get stunned.
She's weakened. Strike now.
Still on left. Right. Left we go.
Oh, there's people all over. Somebody in white. What?
Put down my thing a little too early there.
Only the soul of a dragon can protect you from Tiamat's wrath.
Yes, made the jump that time. Do this. This is gonna be really close. We're getting about 15 seconds per one. There's 30 seconds left. Blue has a little too much more. Let's see. People drop it, please. Yes. No. I died. Well, guys, that is how you do it. I could not have said I could have not have made it any better or any closer of us actually winning it. Yeah, you finish that last one and you get to win, which is awesome.
I guess 69.
Yeah, you can get all sorts of things just from playing it as well. If you need campaign currency, which you definitely need for your campaign, make sure you do this. And getting into the farms is a lot easier too because you have more people that want to farm it. If you go in randomly like I did, and we all did, occasionally you'll get those people that are just trying it out for the first time and they don't know what they're doing, which is not going to be you now because you've watched the stream and the tutorial. So hopefully that helped out. Yes, so it's gotten to the point in Tiamat where you can get a group that does it in the first go around. I've been a part of it. It's really fun. You end up having a really good time. So definitely try to get into that if you can. Take time, spend time learning it. It's gonna take a few tries to do it. If this was your first time, then there's all sorts of little tricks to the trade. Like I said, there's that whole thing of getting better at jumping across heads, so you can jump from each I guess aisle and go to the next one. Cut down on some time there. You should probably pop your dragon scrolls, which I didn't do. I can show you those right now. They go for real cheap, so make sure you buy them, but they're the greater scroll of protection from dragons that reduces all damage you take from dragons by 10%, and there's also one that gives you attack with dragon. So I would suggest doing that. Yeah, get in a good guild that runs it. We're going to probably try to start running it. We're getting a lot of good people, so if you're interested in joining our guild, let me know. That's the name of our guild right there. Message me for an invite. Also, we have an alliance that we have helmet and no, we have gauntlets and swords open, right? Is that what I don't look at alliance stuff. I'm gonna look over here. Swords and gauntlets, yes. We have swords and gauntlets open. There we are right there, the Forgotten of Faerun Alliance. So make sure if you're interested to send me a message and we will talk about joining up in our alliance. I thank you all. Let's do the last giveaway right now. Raffle start 25. Give all 10 as well, just so you can have enough. And this is for the Shadow Wolf mount. Welcome, DC, to the chat. Didn't see you pop in there. Sorry if I was busy running through Tiamat. Everybody's fraffle is working. That's good. Better than it's been doing before. I'm the only one in here. Should probably leave. So that is Tiamat. That's all I had for tonight. Oh, look at that, 52 minutes. It's actually fitting out perfectly. I'm glad I did a stream only on Tiamat, because I thought it would take this long. Let's see, I still have a stream on Thursday, I think, and I don't know what to do for the stream. If you have suggestions, please, again, let me know. Give me a suggestion, because I'm starting to run out on stuff to talk about. I have not done Icewind Dale campaign or Storm King Thunder campaign, and the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to avoid it. They're not the best campaigns, but I guess I could do one of those. Thank you, Gabe, for not joining. You weren't told not to join, but thank you for making the decision. Dude, 5 minutes is a long time for a raffle. Maybe I should make them shorter. Like waiting for who it is. Pick somebody, bot. Pick somebody. When you're done, you can get rid of your soul. It ends up expiring after a while. Your dragon soul. But usually I just like to get rid of it right away, so that way it's not
That's what I did.
taking up room. Alright, it's definitely been 5 minutes. Did my bot? Okay. Nozzle, congratulations. What did I do? You are the winner. So I will get that to you after the stream. As well as yours, Gabe. Alright, thanks for running with me.
Thanks for the run.
Yeah. Night. Good. Sounds good. Good night. Nozzle, you're in the guild, right? I'm so sorry. I feel like I ask this question all the time. Which would you guys switch your names up? Super confusing. One of these days I'll get it, right? But I know, okay, Potato, you are Gabe, so I need to find you. Are you on? No? You're not? You're not on. And I need to get it to Nozzle. Alright. Let me give you a few seconds there. Nozzle, if you want to let me know who you are in game, I will make sure to invite you and get that to you. And then Gabe, can't message on Guild. You can't message on Messenger. You can't send me a message on Spy Shadow. Is it working? Send a message to Spy Shadow. That's my gamer tag. Oh, you got banned. Oh, Nozzle. That's funny. You got banned. What did you get banned for, man? I'm sorry about that. That sucks. Let's see, what did you get banned from? Do you have a Neverwinter name? What's your Neverwinter name? And I can go ahead and, that's what I'll do. You know what, I'll do that. Give me your Neverwinter name, and I will send it through the mailbox, because that is always the easiest thing to do. Compose. Character. Prince. Prince. Is it a space? Or is it just, let's do space. See if it works. Then what is your gamer tag? Let's bring it at N. Oh. Well, thank you, Trouble, for inviting your friend. I'm glad he was able to join the stream and have fun and win something at 3. Okay. I think that's gonna work. Thank you, Nozzle. Thank you. Thank you for making it interesting and exciting. Like your guys' chat in chat box. It's super exciting. Potato got that, so you're gonna get that. Which I have to do with subject. Gift. Just so it doesn't freak out on me. Gift. Send. Well, it sent, Nozzle, whether that was to you or another person. Someone's gonna look at their thing and be like, "Oh, wow, nice, free mount." But yeah, if that doesn't work, Nozzle, just let me know next stream, and I will try something different, because I actually have a couple of those. So in case you didn't get it, we'll make sure to get one to you for sure. Alright, Potato left. I need to figure out him. Anyway, I'm going to head out, but thank you guys so much. Keep in touch. Keep watching. There's a ton of stuff going on in my stream. I am trying to get toward 50 followers right now. I'm at 41, so pass it on to your friends. Oh, I broke 500 views tonight. That was another one of my goals. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for all the views and stuff like that. That really helps my stream. So yeah, tell your friends. I also stream several other games, so if you want to check me on while I'm playing Paladins, or I will be streaming Destiny 2 Beta coming up. I know a lot of you didn't like it, but that is still available. Feel free to join in. So thank you very much, and with that, I bid you all a good night, and I will see you on Thursday for Neverwinter Live again.